Sam, we've been away in Holland for a few days now. How are you finding it?
Enjoyable so far. It's a privilege to be here. A lot of the young boys are enjoying it, and yeah, it's been hard work so far, and it's been a good experience, and just enjoying every moment, trying to.
Is this the opportunity for you young boys to really test yourself and show what you've got?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's a good opportunity to show what you've got, and it's the Southampton way, as they say, to give the young people coming through a chance, an opportunity to show what they can do, and that's what we're getting here. So it's up to us to take the opportunity and show what we can do, and work on the things we get told to, and listen to the advice we get, and try and do our best out here.
It does seem for young players that pre-season can really shape the whole campaign for you.
Yes, it is a good opportunity to show what you got, as you said, and you know, start as you mean to go on is a bit of a cliche, but it is so true in situations like this. You know, if you take your chance and do well and do play to your ability, then you know anything can happen throughout the season, and you've just got to keep trying to be consistent throughout the season, I think.
And what is it like working with Ronald Koeman on a daily basis?
It's good. It's fantastic. I mean, everyone knows his his reputation as a player and a manager, so it's an amazing opportunity, especially for our young players, to be working with him, and you know, the sessions that he puts on have improved me a lot personally, I know. So it's interesting to always have different managers, and I think you know, the opportunity we've had this week and over the past season to be working with him has been amazing.
And you have had some game time as well for the first team in pre-season. You've got 1 assist, 1 goal. You must be pleased with how things are going for you.
Yeah, I am. The boys give me a bit of stick for saying I always start off so well in pre-season and then sort of cool off throughout the season. But you know, it's been a good one so far. I'm always looking to improve. You know, there's always areas that I want to try and do better in. I want to be scoring more goals, even more goals, and getting more assists. And that's what I need to do, to try and show the manager that I want to be playing, and that I am good enough to be in and around the first team.
Does that bit of stick from the other lads really motivate you perhaps to make this year different?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I know I can, you know, being around the first team, I think I've got the ability, and it's a good environment to be in, so I want to be there, and I'm going to give everything that I can to try and get here and stay here.
And was it nice to get that goal in the Brighton behind closed doors game last Wednesday?
Yeah, it was. Any goal's a good goal, and you know, they all count. So yeah, it was good. It was really pleasing to get a goal with the first team, and you know, I think I've done quite well in that game, and you know, just always looking to try and score more, try and do even better in the next game.
Because there's a lot of attacking presence at the club at the moment, and the team looks exciting going forward. I suppose, does that challenge also to try and break in and get past some of the players like Sadio Mane, people like that, really motivate you?
Yeah, definite motivation with the quality that the players have got, especially there's some good pacey players and some players that work really hard like Longy, and so it's a good motivation to watch them and see the things that they can do and try and learn off them. And I mean, I think it's better in a way to have the players ahead of you, because it gives you more motivation, makes you want to work harder to try and get ahead of them.
And also that learning curve that you talk about, learning from players who are so experienced in the Premier League and in Europe.
Yeah, they are experienced. A lot of them have had a lot of important games and a lot of big situations under the belt, which is good. So you can sort of pick their brains and ask them questions. But I think, you know, when it comes down to it, I think you need to just focus on yourself. Everyone's individual. Everyone's got their own things that work for them. So I need to sort of just look at yourself, know what works for you. So you've got to try and work on that and try and do what you can do for yourself to get better. And
the game against Quick 20 on Tuesday night may present the opportunity for some of the younger lads to get a full 90 minutes under their belt, perhaps. Yeah, that would be a huge chance for us. I mean, hopefully that does happen and that is the case, but we'll wait and see. You know, I think all the lads are preparing for whatever happens, and hopefully if we do get game time, and me and personally, I know a lot of the other boys are sort of chomping at the bit to try and show what they can do and feel that they've got even more to offer so far this pre-season. When you step out on the pitch, do you forget about the opposition as such and who you're playing against, and just try and impress the manager and the coaches? Yeah, a little bit. I mean, you're always trying to show what you can do individually. It is a team sport, and obviously, you know, the team comes first, and you're trying to win every game. That's why we're sportsmen, is because you've got that desire and that competitiveness to try and win. But you are, of course, you know, thinking in the back of your head all the time. You're trying to do things to impress, which is, you know, maybe it's a good thing, maybe it's not a good thing. But as I said, it's, you know, individual. You need to find out what works for you and show what you can do.